Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do an oracle reading for you today from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. I'm going to go with the flow this evening, see what happens. Remember how we do things here. I'm an intuitive reader. I do not know what the designers of these cards have set out for each card. I read through spirit messages and the visualizations on the cards that are presented to me. Also, we trust in spirit here. We do not need to be part of the algorithm. Because spirit guides us. We trust in spirit. We don't trust in the matrix. So I don't want to be part of it. And here we are, spirit is talking now that we've got that out. Remember, always trust in spirit. And second guess the spiritual community right now because I fear they may have been hijacked. Creation. Somebody is creating something. You could also be a graphic designer, an engineer, or an architect. Could be working with blueprints and grids. You're going through many extremes, or have gone through many extremes. It seems maybe also that you have a bit of a hot temper. And you need to remain hydrated. Also, I feel like the past blood moon affected you in ways that you didn't like or understand. Sovereignty, 41. You are taking back your power, and you have taken back your power in a very open way. Everyone can see this change in your life. It is dramatic. You are holding yourself accountable, but also those around you accountable. You've forgiven yourself for the mistakes that you've made, but you have also made amends where you can. You have come 360. Self-love. You've learned to love yourself. And this has brought you out of your extremes, into your sovereignty, into your creative time. Congratulations. What else can you tell me, Spirit? You're looking into new ideas, perhaps esoteric ideas. Perhaps you're reading the Gnostic books, occult, getting into astrology, perhaps Norse gods. Maybe you're starting to connect with your heritage and your lineage. A new path is being shown to you, but you're hesitant to take it. It's a completely different direction than what you're used to. And it may be switching your schedule up a bit from a nighttime schedule to a day or vice versa. You're unsure if this is going to work for you or if you even want to try it. Why are you so fearful this way? Sometimes we feel comfort, and what we feel is comfort in old habits. Sometimes doing the new thing is scarier than remaining where we are, even though if we're being abused or not, because better to be with the devil you know than the devil you don't. right? Because you can anticipate what's coming. But this new section looks like you can't. But this new section is your path. This is not just anywhere you're going. This is not just another decision. This may be the creation that you're doing. Maybe you're going to school. You've decided to go to school to be an architect, to be a web designer, to learn how to draft those blueprints. Let's change it up and see what one of these says. This is Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's see if we can get some more information. Ace of Swords. So yes, Spirit is bringing you a gift of sorts. Let's see what this gift is going to be. Ooh, another 2. Spirit is backing you in whatever direction this is going. The Sun. Look at you go. So yeah, this path is set out for you. You have done the hard work. You've gone through the extremes. You've learned to love yourself again, and you've taken back your sovereignty. You've accepted that you can't change what has been done to you, for you, about you, or you doing yourself. But you've definitely taken the steps to get out of that. You're moving forward. This is going to be your best season. The new path is opening up. A new day is coming forward. So perhaps you were a night worker and now you will be a day worker. We all have our own sleep patterns that get adjusted the moment we start going to school, or our parents enforce them on us. Everyone has their own natural sleep pattern though, until you hit the real world and you're now a 8 to 4 baby. But you're changing now to a more natural cycle for you. You've got 2 paths opening up, perhaps, but they're both leading to good things, and Spirit is bringing this to you. It's going to be gifted to you. And not only that, no one can take this away from you, because it's being handed to you and protected for you. And you are going to show up and be the sun. This is after a long period of, we'll say about 9-10 years. You've learned a lot of lessons over those 9-10 years. A lot of bumps, a lot of bruises, a lot of extremes. One more. But the wheel of fortune is turning, and the devil is no longer the monkey on your back. You spent some time reading, learning, studying, working hard on yourself, learning about your past history, your lineage. Perhaps you are a Viking background with what looks like a sigil here. But you've definitely learned from where you were, and this is going to bring about such a good process for you going forward, because you won't have the fear that you had before. Like I said, you're learning now from a place of experience, and your anxiety will be less or even completely gone. This is something that you will notice right away, that you have more joy, and that in certain situations, your anxiety is even gone. And that can happen. I used to be a very anxious person, and I don't know, one day it was just gone. Certain incident that happened where I knew that I normally would panic. It came, and I laughed, and my son looked at me sideways because he was having a panic attack, and I was laughing, and he's like, "Why are you laughing? Why are you panicking?" And I'm like, "I don't know. My anxiety's gone." So, yeah, it can happen. When you do the work, you can heal this. And you have healed this. So give yourself the thanks and gratitude and the praise for the hard work. You deserve that pat on the back because you've done it. And these gifts that Spirit's bringing in and this new life that you are forging is what you deserve. You're not just being handed this because of whatever. You're being handed this because you worked for it. You deserve it. And you want it. And that is a wonderful thing. Good for you. Not a lot of people in this world get to be at this stage because they don't realize that you have to do the work. Many people have been in therapy for 10, 15, 25 years, and they don't know why it's not working. It's a waste of money. Well, you have to do the inner work. They give you homework. They tell you you have to do it. If you don't do it and you're just there to talk at somebody, then, well, you're just never going to improve yourself. Because only you can improve yourself. So congratulations on this. Watch for the signs because they're going to be coming in very quickly, and take that risk, climb that ladder, go up and grab that new path because it's there for you. This is something that you've wanted, something you've thought about. And you can absolutely do 100%. And you have the backing. So get at it. Don't be afraid anymore. And you don't need to. You are secure. And what you believe and you know and how you feel right now is secure. And you know that your gut will tell you when you are off. So watch for the signs. Spirit will guide you from here on out. You just have to trust like you have been for the last little while. All right, that's your reading for today. If you're interested in your own personal reading, you can definitely reach out to me at darknightheal@gmail.com, or you can check out my other platforms. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Other than that, have a great day. Talk to you later.